Good morning, afternoon, whenever you're watching this. It's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified. Okay, we're back in the she shop. And I can't really blame Naomi for this one. But we went garage sailing after we set up our booths on Friday. And it was my fault, really. It was my fault because I was like, are we going garage selling or are we just going to sit around here? And she's like, yeah, let's go garage selling. We found a garage sale. It's a good one. We found a garage sale where everything was $1 because they bought a hoarder house and they're trying to move in and the family left everything. So they had no emotional attachment to it. They didn't care who was buying it or why, and they were getting rid of it. Just a buck. I'm very proud of myself, and I'm just going to say, they did have a wedding gown for $1, and I did not buy it. But I did get enough. I did get some stuff. And I did go back a second time after Picket. Yeah. Because they told me they were still removing stuff from the house and they were going to keep removing stuff. I could have gone today because there's so much more. They said they're just going to keep removing stuff from the house. And they did. I got more stuff when I went back, but let me show you what I got. So this actually was on my second trip. I got a little Christmas figurines. This is like a Swedish Christmas thing. Very popular in our area. The Scandinavians settled here, so this is very appropriate for Christmas displays in the booth. She's going to get a candle and a spot in the booth for Christmas this year. I also picked up this, which they got, the hoarder got it, the Goodwill, for $4.99. And I bought it for $1. This is Homestead pillowcase dolls. I've sold pillowcase dolls that were completed. This is a kit to make your own, and it's got the doll, and then you do the cross stitch yourself. Craft kits sell. I looked this up online. This one's still going for $15. It's from the 1990s, so I picked it up to sell it. If you want to do a craft, hit me up. All right. What else? Hang on. I went to we went to 2 garage sales. So there was another garage sale a little further down the road, and we went to that one as well. So I'm trying to keep them separate so I could tell you which one was Hoarder House. This was Hoarder House. It had been raining and everything was exposed. So I'm not sure if this is grease or water, but it is needing to dry out. So it's going to be in here for a while to dry out, and then we'll get to restoring it. It's a different sale. This is part of the dollar sale, which, y'all, please tell me it didn't fall out. I'm going to have my husband take care of this one for me. Cookie cutters. This whole bin was $1 for the cookie cutters. It included the bug in the bottom of this canister, and I had said I don't want the canister. And they were like, well, you get it. And I get it. They're trying to clear out a hoarder house. But now I'm stuck with the canister and the bug. But they had little Christmas ones in here. They had the older ones. They had a gingerbread one that's smaller that I don't have. He's next to the bug. And Belle, you know, the little, what is that? Love cookie cutter. Yeah, so there were some that I don't have in all of the bowl fillers that I've got, and they make money. You know, they sell pretty consistently, so I don't have to think twice when an entire bin full is $1. You know, when I go to Savers and it's $4.99 for a bag of 3, then I go, But when my profit margin is going to be so much higher, you know. And I charge $2 for my cookie cutters. I do, and they sell, so I'm okay with it. But I did see some of the other vendors at Pickett have been selling theirs for $1. I did pick up the Kool-Aid cups. They charged me $1 for both of them. The vintage Kool-Aid drink cups. So I got those. Oh, yeah, I got these too. I don't know what vehicle these are for, but there was a set of 2. They charged me $1 for the taillights. I'm going to look it up, ask the OG if he can recognize the design. And original parts for vehicles like that can make you some good money. So I'm like, for $1, I'm going to pick them up because I got the 2 taillights and they're in good shape. Original, you know, OEM. And they're not, I don't have to, not cracked, nothing. So, you know, car guys will want those once I figure out what the heck they're for. So this bowl was very cool. And I don't know if it's painted or if it's carnival glass or if it's just green. So I was trying to decide in the dimly lit rainy day that we were having what I was seeing. And I think it's just green glass. I don't believe this has the luster of the carnival, which maybe under this lighting. I don't know. I don't know. It's definitely not painted now that I see it in the light. But, I mean, it does have kind of an iridescent shimmer to that green on the outside. It is just a really pretty vintage bowl. I'm going to have to research this one. As much as I do know about vintage, this one's got me stumped. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Any help is requested and required on your part. If you know what bowl this is, the manufacturer, help me out. I'm going to do some research on my own. So by the time you see this, I may have already sorted out what it is. But, you know, a confirmation from those of you, I know there are people who watch me who have been doing this a lot longer than I have. And we all have our specialties, right? And this ain't it for me. This is not my specialty. But it was really dark and, you know, I'm looking at it and I'm like, I'm seeing a shimmer, which made me think carnival glass, but I don't know. I'll set that down there. And then, because, you know, I can't resist the linens. This one, look at that. So not only was this hand done, but they've actually seamed the pieces together. That's weird. Palestine Needlework Program, Jerusalem. 100% cotton. It's stained, so I will be soaking that. Well, there you go. I don't know why there's a seam down the middle, but okay. And then, because it was $1, I picked up a bed light. So this would hang on your headboard, and it's a reading light. I don't sell too many of these. I have one in the booth right now. But this one's pink. Oh no. And it's cracked. Bummer. Okay, well, at least it was $1. We were running out of time. So I was grabbing stuff. But anyway, this is a crinkle cutter. I got this for me because my daughter was like, we should get one of those crinkle cutters. And I went, yeah, we should get it. So heat in the moment, $1. And then more linens. I didn't even open this up to look at it. It is damp. I just knew that it had the vintage florals on it. I think it's a tablecloth. It is stained, so I will have to soak it. But look at the vintage florals. Oh, so good. Even if it has to be cut apart and made into a pillow or something, it is good. I don't see any holes. I love the blue. It is so pretty. I am going to have to wash that though. These linens are also damp. Pillowcases. Pillowcases do well. Although the pillowcases I have in there right now didn't sell last month. Maybe they'll sell this month. Who knows? Let me see here. So they charged me $1 per set. And I was only able to locate 2 that matched. And it was these. They don't have embroidery on them. And one of them is slightly more yellow than the other one. But I'm going to soak those. And then I didn't see this one. It was buried in my collection. I don't want this one either. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And then this one with the pretty little eyelet lace on it. It's just pretty. They all have to be cleaned. Right now they're all very damp. But those were the only ones that I found that had any kind of detailing on them. The match set, the white match set, if I can get them clean and present them together and sell them, then I get about $15 for the set. Oh, I sold my mid-century lamp to Miss Sharon at Pickett. So that's awesome. Okay, then everything else is from different sales. So then we went to another sale and everything I bought was $1. And I gotta tell you, the woman there was a hoot, but she has clear price tags. Tell me if you could tell me how much this is. And she said it has a price tag on it. Do you see it? Do you see it? Yeah, it's $1. It's a clear freaking price tag. All right. Anyway, I bought this for myself. This is that Domino's game, Mexican Train. We like that game. So, Chicken Foot, Mexican Train. This says you can play Chicken Foot with it too, and all the necessary rules and stuff are with it. So I bought it because my dad took his game set with him when he moved to Arizona. This was also from her sale. Also $1. Which actually, no. There was something else I bought that was $1. Oh, this was $1. It's a really pretty vase. Where's the tag? It's on here. And it was funny because I didn't tell her how much it was. And she goes, oh, was there a price tag on it? I said, yes, it's on there. So this was $1. And it is New Orleans. New Orleans. It's just a vintage vase for flowers. And, you know, the older ladies like the little ornate stuff. So I picked it up. And then I think this was 25 cents. And then I didn't have change for a 20. I just had like 2 $1 bills. I didn't have the 25 cents. So she threw this in for free. This needs to be soaked too. It's dirty. Everything's dirty. Ugh. Brave the sticky, y'all. Let me put that down. And then on the way home, I had seen a garage sale the day before, and it was pouring rain, but I thought, oh, I'll stop anyway. And I stopped, and I got a couple things. But this one, I'd never seen this before. I'm going to show you. It was $4 for this lamp. $4. But look at this. I mean, it holds the shades on, obviously, but what were the shades? And I asked the guy that was working there, and he said he didn't know. This was his wife's sale, and he's like, I don't know what they look like. I'm like, well, what would they have looked like? So I'm not really sure, because I could take these off and just put bulb clips on them, if nothing else. So I bought it, because it's an unusual lamp. And I thought, okay, unusual lamps. They have this hanging off of it. I don't need the tassels. But an unusual working lamp. But I don't get this. I don't understand what this is. Like, what would the shade look like on this? Again, your help is requested and required. Not required, but it's helpful to bring your guys' minds into this so you can help me decide what this is. Like, what is this? It's a lamp, but what kind of shade goes on this? I've never seen such a contraption. No, whatever. I got it. Same sale. Got this. Look at this. $3. Now, she had like some other stuff that was just common. I wouldn't say it was crap, but it was common. And it was outrageously expensive, like Target stuff. And I'm going, why is that $20 and this is $3? Because this is good. Like this, I was expecting $20 on. Like, it's good. Just says plants. And it's got that textured. Like, that's good. Like, I'd pay you more than $3 for that. And then this was also $3, this tray that they paid $15 for, and it was last chance $29.99 and originally $60 for this. What is this? Besides a tray, it's got these weird screw nubs on here. Like, I feel like it had feet or something on it. Do you see them? You see these? There's 4 of them. So I'm like, should it have had feet? What is this? It's a cool tray. If nothing else, I like the color. So what I thought was, it has screws on the little feety things. I could remove that and it could just be a tray. Right? But I don't get these. Like, what is this? What are these threaded bits here on the edge of this tray for? Would it have stood up on feet? I'm thinking feet. I don't know. Anyway, was that everything? Yeah, I think that was everything. And then I went with Victoria to look for back to school clothes today. And we stopped at a thrift store. We stopped at Savers and she bought one t-shirt. One freaking t-shirt. It was so busy and so crowded, it was awful. But I bought cookie cutters there and they were $1.99 for a bag that had less than that $1 tin that I bought. But the only reason I got them was because they had the Halloween cookie cutters in them. So let me go get that. And then, where else did we go? Hang on. Okay, so here's the cookie cutters. And it's got the bat and then the ghost. And I think that's a snowman. No, a skull. So that's a skull right there. So it's got the Halloween-y ones. And I wanted to get those. I don't have the Halloween-y ones. I just ran to my car in the heat. Catch my breath. Okay. Now we went to one sale where everything was half off. Except everything she had that was vintage she thought was gold. But I paid $1 for this and $1 for this. So I've got these. And they still work, which we sell these quite a bit for people who are collecting kitchenalia, but otherwise they really don't serve a purpose. People like the red handles and the green handles, and they look for them for collecting, and I'm like, okay. But also, and then we went to another sale, and it was this humongous barn sale, and it was this place where I always get corn every year, and corn will be ready on Monday. I had to ask. But I had never seen them do a barn sale before. And I got there and the prices, like they had old barn doors, $5 each. And I'm going, wow, that's a really good price. And then I went in and she had like beadboard cabinets, like all your country heart's desires. And I wished I'd had a truck and a larger checkbook. That's what I was wishing. It was so good. I did get her card. So, because she's like, well, take my card. And if they, you know, like if I need something, I'll be finding her. She had one cabinet. It was $60. It was this huge cabinet. I'm like, But she also had windows and little cabinet doors for Naomi. So Naomi does these window crafts, and I got this for her. It's a square one, which I don't know if she's going to do smaller ones. If she doesn't like it, I won't have any problem getting rid of this. But that was $5. And then the other doors that she had, Naomi said 12 was too much for, but the lady did say, because I said, well, she does crafts with them, so if the 12 was too much, and she goes, well, I have a ton more up in the barn. Because I said she needs single pane glass, like single, no bridges in it. And she said, grab my card for her and have her call me, because I got a bunch up in the loft. So Naomi, we have a source that might have a bunch up in the barn loft, okay? I'm always making connections. That's my thing. I'm like, you know what? I talk to people, and then, oh my God, this was 50 cents. Can you even? Do you know what it is? It's a juicer. It's a juicer. It's an antique juicer, and it was only 50 cents. And I'm like, oh, speaking of people who collect kitchen gadgets, this is an incredible find. I mean, it has been chewed on over the years, probably up in the loft by a mouse or two, but it's still a wonderful piece of American history. This was how they juiced lemons and oranges and all that stuff back in the day. That's a lemon juicer or a juicer. And then the last thing I got, I can't even with this. Okay, so it was $3, and I didn't realize the eggs came with it. I'm like, $3, really? I thought she was going to chuck the eggs out, and she's like, no, you get the eggs. And I'm like, I get the eggs too? This is at least $20. You know, I'm like, oh, I'm going to easily just flip this for 20. These are like wooden eggs in white and cream colors. And I'm like, I got to clean it first. Everything in that barn was dirty. I can feel on the eggs this gritty, dirty feel. That's the worst part of my job, is feeling dirt. Like, I can feel the dirt. So they'll be cleaned up. Oh, that's a real egg. Oh, there's a blown egg in there too. How about that? That one's got a blowhole in it. Anyway, there's some wood ones and there's some real ones. That's it. That's everything I got over the last couple days of junking. Victoria and I will be out junking again next week for school clothes, and hopefully I find some more stuff. But in between now and then, I don't anticipate shopping anymore, but I just couldn't resist. Like, these were some outstanding deals. I mean, the $1 sale, being able to find all that stuff for $1. It needs work, it needs cleaning, but it was only $1. That's everything. Thanks for watching, you guys. Happy junkin'. Bye. Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.